at 5.
Take back Congress, fire Pelosi, a strong message that pit members of the Tea Party movement against leading Democrats today right here in Philadelphia. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and Vice President Joe Biden were here today to raise money for congressional candidate Brian Lentz in the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee. But you didn't see or hear from Pelosi or even Biden. It was a closed lunch. Instead, you heard a lot from Tea Partiers who want Democrats ousted in November. While that message was pretty clear today, it's been clouded in the past couple of weeks by accusations the Tea Party is racist. The NAACP has been one of the most outspoken groups against the Tea Party. At their national convention last week, leaders called the movement racist. The group even passed a resolution condemning the Tea Party for its alleged rampant racism from activists. But yesterday, Vice President Joe Biden said race has nothing to do with it.
I don't believe, the president doesn't believe, that the Tea Party is a racist organization. I don't believe that. Very conservative, very different views on government and a whole lot of things, but it is not a racist organization.
To address the issue, the Tea Party Federation will hold the Unity Race Summit right here in Philadelphia on July 31st. It will be headlined by minority Tea Party members. I want to go to Sharon Crowley now, who's live at Independence Mall, where the summit will happen. You got to wonder, Sharon, is the Tea Party getting sidetracked here? Does paying too much attention to the race story take its focus off taxes and the economy?
Right, is the group just responding to the NAACP's claims in an attempt, maybe by some of their critics to distract them from the main message, which is the economy, which is money. I mean, most voters, as you know, Thomas, really care about, am I going to be laid off? Is a family member who's been laid off going to get a job? How will I pay my mortgage? I mean, it's really all about the economy and unemployment. So any political group that wants to get their candidates elected in these midterm elections has got to make that a top priority. I did talk with some of the Tea Party people who were here at that demonstration today. I asked them about this. Is race or the issue of race a distraction? They said they will be talking about economic issues as they relate to minorities.
Tea Party members based in Philadelphia gather outside a private Democratic fundraiser in Center City today.
We're sending a message to Nancy Pelosi. She's going to be fired.
The Tea Party stands for Taxed Enough Already, and it formed after some taxpayers were angry about how Presidents Bush and Obama have used tax dollars to bail out failing banks during the economic collapse in 2008. Now, well-known politicians like Sarah Palin have helped ignite this movement nationwide. Don Adams is the president of the local Independence Hall Tea Party.
We're trying to say to Washington, hey, you can't control us, control all our money, you can't spend all our money, and you can't tax our future generations, our children, to death. I mean, you cannot just spend all of their money, future money.
Recently, the NAACP has accused the party of having some racist members. That's a charge that people here in the party dispute.
When I heard about the NAACP accusing me of being a racist, I was extremely upset. I attend every single Tea Party that's held in Philadelphia, and I've never encountered any type of racism whatsoever, so I was extremely upset.
The Tea Party is planning a rally on July 31st on Independence Mall, calling it a unity rally, insisting the group welcomes diversity. But is the discussion of race just a distraction to what voters really care about, the economy?
So what are you going to do that's any better than what's being done right now?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to send a message to both Republicans and Democrats to toe the line. Obviously, the Bush administration had gone a little too far with spending, but this administration has tripled that spending in just a few years. It's outrageous. We're not going to tolerate it from either party. I think they're going to have to wake up and get the message.
Now, in case you were wondering if the Tea Party is gaining power nationally or locally, we can tell you that today the House Administration Committee approved a request. There will now be a Tea Party caucus, Thomas, in the U.S. House of Representatives. Now, they don't get any money, but they are able to use some of the congressional resources for official business, and having a caucus, a Tea Party caucus, certainly is a sign that this movement is growing. And here in Pennsylvania, those likely to vote, it's about 1 in 5 voters that are in favor of the Tea Party movement or consider themselves members of the Tea Party. So the real question, Thomas, is what will all this mean for the midterm elections? How much power will they have in getting their candidates into office?
That is the open-ended question right here. That request, however, as we mentioned, approved today. Sharon Crowley in Old City. Sharon, thank you for that.